Hello, hello. This is going to be the start of a new vlog. It is Juneteenth, so happy Juneteenth. Of course, I had to put on a little, African garb for Juneteenth. Right now, I am in Brooklyn. I'm heading to the first event that I'm going to. I'm going to a pop-up that Black Girl Bookfest is having. So I'm actually a little late, which is why I'm out of breath. I parked too far. But, in Brooklyn, you just never know if you're going to actually be able to get parking. So once I saw it, I just grabbed it. There's going to be a couple authors there. It's going to be a few creators there. And, so of course I had to bring y'all with me.
Like, one of the things I hate when someone says is like, we don't need any more slave books. We don't need any more slave books. This was a multi-century long horror that happened. Yeah. And it's never, and we're still uncovering things about it. And so, yeah, it does affect me because I'm a history person. I don't want to start in 2020. I want to go backwards. I want to see the reverberations of why we do what we do, why we speak what we speak, why we eat what we eat. And so, yeah, like I think for me, it was a type of, I think it was 1865. I had to make certain ethical choices of how I decided to shape the contours, particularly of the women characters. But also I wanted to show that violence was normal. There was nothing spectacular about what Spencer or any of his henchmen did. That was normal behavior. And they had to get up and go and put their apron on and go back to work. That's how, there was no time to grieve like that.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Starting out, so we do it later. So that's
but I read it so long ago. I read it at the time. I was like, I like it, but liking it was like, oh yeah.
Hey y'all, it's Kiona from Chocolate Covered Pages, and I'm here at the Black Girl Bookfest. And y'all know I'm always giving book recommendations for Black women. And today I grabbed some people that also have some recommendations for y'all. So let's get into it.
Hey everyone, it's Darlene from Anane Bookshop, and we're here at my shop. And I just wanted to share something so special with you. Here's a book that I think every Black woman should read. And you ready? It is Sacred Woman. Why? Just if you're on your healing journey, Queen of Fluid takes us through steps on how we can just heal our womb naturally, just get in touch with just our spiritual side, and just learn just to be, feminine woman wholeheartedly. So here's a book that I think every Black woman should read.
Hi, my name is Latasha. You can follow me on social media at GAW3000. A book that I think every Black woman should read right now for the summer is Plus Size Player. It really gives freedom to the idea that you can choose love in the way you want to.
Hi, I'm Jordan, and a book that I recommend for Black women is called Reclaiming the Black Body, and it is a really great nonfiction title that explores the history of Black women's relationships with their bodies, the society's relationship with the Black women's bodies. It goes into fat phobia, into body image. It has really great reflection questions in each chapter and really holds your hand as you're reading, which is so helpful and makes it a meditative experience and not just a heavy load of information. So it helps you process, and it's you walk away with so much information and so much background of why things are the way they are and how you should be healing yourself and seeing yourself without everyone else's voices coming at you.
Hi, my name is Anjali, and I think a book that Black women should read is Sister Outsider by Audre Lorde, or literally anything by her. I think she has a very interesting perspective on the intersection between race, gender, and class, and so many other issues that are still so relevant today. And it's a very informative introduction to how we should be interacting with the world and society around us.
Hi, my name is Kayla Starr, and a book that I think every Black woman should read is Zeal by Morgan Jerkins.
Hi, my name's Ayana at Ayana Goes to the Library, and a book that I think Black women should read is This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan, of course. I think that book is really about reclaiming your life and your time away from people that don't respect you, that don't care for you, and finding community with the women that you love, but also being able to stand on your own 2 feet and make and create a life of your own at any age. You don't have to be in your 20s to recreate and restart. You can be any age and decide that you want something different and something better for yourself. And that's something that I think we should all know about ourselves, that we can reinvent at any time.
Hi, I'm Nena at Notes by Nena on socials. One book I think Black women should read is Homegoing by Yaa Gyasi. It's an epic tale that absolutely follows these descendants as they move through time. It is so masterful and beautifully done.
Hi, I'm Yamina Mayo. My Instagram is at spicy.mayo. I also write a newsletter called Frontal Lobe on Substack. And one book I think every Black woman should read is Sula by Toni Morrison. I think it's just like a fantastic book about jutting social mores and living freely and what that means and like who gets hurt in the process of living in that freedom. Also, she sleeps with her friend's husband, which is like crazy. So yeah, I think everybody should read Sula by Toni Morrison.
Hey y'all, so Black Girl Book Fest done. That was so fun. I had such a good time, and I cannot believe I actually won something. I never win anything. I won the box that they had for real, and I can't wait to show y'all what's inside the box later. And now I am on my way to the Juneteenth Food Festival. So yes, let's head on over there because I am hungry. I was just going to get a couple things and then I was going to leave and then I was going to go home. But I'm hungry now. So I'm probably going to eat a little bit while I'm there and then I'll take some more stuff to go. How y'all doing? Not me coming back like weeks later at this point. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I slightly forgot to come back. This is why, like, I'm still working on, you know, my vlog and stuff because I done forgot to come back and talk to y'all. I got a whole new hair and everything. I had to take those braids out. It was driving me crazy. But, okay. So, let's recap. Y'all spent Juneteenth with me. And I really meant to come back. But, seriously, Tom just got away from me. And many things were happening. Which you will see in other vlogs that are going to be popping up. Okay, at least I did continue to take y'all with me with the other stuff I had going on. Okay, so the Black Girl Bookfest, pop-up, founded by Kayla Starr, super dope. I really enjoyed it. I was really happy that it was at Adane, which is very much one of my favorite bookstores. When I say it's my favorite bookstore, and this is the first time I've been to this second location. So I've never even been to this second location before, but it's still my favorite bookstore because she continues wherever she goes, she creates this beautiful cultivated space where specifically Black people can feel at home. You walk in and you just feel it. You know what I mean? She's warm. She's someone that doesn't mind helping you out and talking to you. You feel like you can sit down and maybe, you know, have a chat with her in between looking for books. It's not this, okay, get what you getting and go. You know what I mean? And that seems to be, in my opinion, from other bookstores that I have gone to, that's how I feel. Get what you getting and get the hell out. You not buying nothing? Okay, well, you know, they don't make you feel as if this is a place where you can, you know, take time and like be in, and you know. So anyway, that's just my little love letter to Darlene and Adane. I just love that store so much. So anyway, I won the Kennedy Ryan specialty reel box, which is a shock to me because, listen, I don't be winning raffles like that. I really don't. Like, I didn't even hold the ticket out. I memorized it in my head and I was like, I mean, just in case. And when they called it, I was like, oh, me, you know, somebody actually had like a small snippet of me kind of like dancing out because I was in the back, and then when I heard it, I was like, oh shoot, you know, let me come out, and because I knew people was recording, I was like, yeah. But no, I was highly surprised. So let me show you what is in the box because it is a big box. Okay, so this is it. Okay, and then it opens out to this, and this says, to the stars who shone brightest when it was dark. Okay, alright, this is just like an author's note. This is a kind of, is this a notebook? It is a notebook. So it's like a journal. It really is kind of set up like a journal. It's just like lined pages, which is great because I could never have too many journals. Okay, so that was on top. Now I'm moving that. And then we've got some stuff underneath that. So of course we have the book. This gives me a double because I do have this version. And then I think this is a tote. Let's see. Oh, this is actually a very well made tote. Like, look at this. Very cute. So it just says real all over it. And then this, if I could get it out. Oh, okay. And then this is Compartes Chocolatier Champagne Bar. This is dark chocolate champagne. It's a real inspired champagne dark chocolate bar. Very cute. Very cute. Which I will be giving to my husband because I'm not a very big chocolate eater. Okay, so that's the box. And now let me show you guys what they were also giving out during the everybody got these tote bags. Now don't drag me for the tote bag because remember I went to 2 things, okay? And the second thing I went to, which was the food festival, I had something and I put it in this bag and it kind of sort of ruined the bottom of it, which really freaking sucks. So you're gonna see that probably here or so. Okay, so this is the Black Girl Book Fest, and then I'm assuming there was some sponsorship by Threads. So obviously Morgan Jerkins was there, so I got her to sign my ARC, which actually kind of sucks because I wanted to get a finished copy for Zeal because I don't have one, and they all sold out. I was done, and I was like, you know what, good thing I brought the ARC because I would have been so mad if I didn't get anything signed by her. And then Erin Crosby Eckstein was also there, and I got her to sign my book as well. She was there with her husband. And then they also had a table for the book swap. Now I mentioned this before because there was a lot of books on that book table that I personally would have liked. I don't know, I don't think I have any footage of it, but I brought my finished copy of People of Means. That's what I contributed to the book swap, right? And then I ended up getting this, which was The Filling Station by Vanessa Miller. I never did get this book in the beginning of the year, so I'm happy that I now have a copy. It is mine. And let me tell you what everyone got in their bags. Well, everyone has kind of like a variation of these things. So forgive me for ripping. I ripped this up because I forgot that I had to show y'all. I used what was on it and then I went to rip it up. And then I remembered, oh shoot, I didn't even show them. So it's in pieces now. But what it was a Libro FM free code for a audiobook. So you know I had to grab that pronto. Okay, so yes, this is now garbage because I used it. And then this was also in there. This is super cute, but I think somehow the string needs to be tied on the other side. Somehow it got unraveled. But this is so cute, right? Literary Snob. Maybe I'm gonna find somewhere to stick it, because you know, some people might consider me a literary snob. I don't think I am though. I don't be judging people too much. And then we also got, this is what came in mind. It's this is by Cantu. This is hair freshener with deodorizers. This is for wigs, braids, weaves, and locks. So just, you know, freshen up them braids and whatever. So I don't have that right now, but when I do have it, I have something to use, which is great. Somebody else got like an edge control. Okay, so that was the fest. then I left there, and then I went to the Juneteenth Food Festival, which I've been going to for the last couple of years, and I must say that it's just gotten too crowded. I'm sorry. The first year that I went, it was perfect. Okay, the lines were still a little bit long, but they were manageable. Now it's to the point where too many people know about this festival. We either need more freaking vendors or find a different space that can hold more vendors. Like, something needs to be done, because the lines is too much. It's too hot. The lines is too long, and I'm not standing online for no 40 minutes for you know, a lobster sandwich. I'm just that I paid $30 for. I'm not doing that. So as you can see, and I was just so hot that I was just standing and just pouring, to the point where I was like, my makeup is running. I feel disgusting. I just want to leave. I just want to get in my car and go home. Okay. I did end up getting a, what was it? Like a mini lobster sandwich. That was actually really good. That was good. But it was like the last of what they had, you know, and I had it on like a little bun. But I've had their food before, so I wasn't like, oh no, I didn't get to. Their food is pretty good. It's called the Krabby Shack in Brooklyn. Very, very good. You know, usually when I do go to the Juneteenth festival, I'm there fairly early. The other issue is that it was a huge downpour. Okay, so once I got in the area of the festival, it began to pour crazy, and then I had to go inside of a building and wait it out. Then I was able to walk over to where they were having the festival, and because I was just thinking like, okay, it's going to clear some people out, maybe some people are going to leave. When I got over there, people were still on those lines. Like, I just couldn't believe it. Like, why didn't y'all go home? I was so annoyed. I also ended up seeing one of my best friends who is she's a police officer in the neighborhood. So it was just cool I literally saw, this is how you know, like, when you know your friends, because my friend, her back was turned. I didn't even see her body. I just literally just saw from the neck up, and her back was turned, and I was like, that's her. I know. I know that's her. And then I just started walking over there, and as I was walking over there, she was turning around, and we saw each other, like, you know, like that. Like, that is insane how you can see your friend from behind the top of just their head from afar, and you know it's your girl, you know. So that was cool to see her, you know, on duty or whatever. But yeah, I didn't really get anything to eat. They had like a band that was there, which had like some kids performing. They were really good. Hopefully y'all saw that. And I mostly got some specialty alcohol that I don't really be, you know, I'm not able to just, you know, just get just like that. So they had the Sir Davis, and there's a vendor called Happy Cork, and Happy Cork is actually in the neighborhood. It is a black woman owned liquor store, but they have a lot of black owned you know, spirits and wines and all, like every black owned alcohol you could think of, they have over there, and they have a lot of events and stuff like that. So anyway, so I had to get this. Yes. What do I think of it? Not crazy about it, if I'm honest, which is why there's so much of it left, because if me and my husband was loving it, it'd have been down. It would have been way lower, okay, because we do like whiskey, but you know, I don't know. That one is to me is an acquired taste. I wasn't super crazy about it, but I'm glad that I have it. It's not gonna go to waste. We're still going to drink it because it was a very expensive bottle. Okay, so we're definitely gonna have it. And then also too, they were giving out these samples of cremas, which it's like a Haitian drink, and I really do love Haitian cremas, which we typically would have it during the holiday time. If you don't know what it is, think of like coquito, but instead of coquito, it's cremas. And I don't really know what's the difference in the recipe because they're super similar. They are super similar. But I do like cremas a bit more. But anyway, they were giving out samples and I had to buy it. So what is this called? LS cream liqueur. So this is bottled cremas, which I never saw before, and I was excited to purchase it. Yeah, so definitely check that one out. But yeah, I feel like all in all, it was a nice day. I will say that it was just a nice day from all the black women that I came across at the Black Girl Book Fest, and being around those authors and getting to hear Morgan Jerkins speak and the things that she was saying and how she was explaining Zill. I just felt so full. You know what I mean? When I was on my way home, I was not stomach full because I didn't really eat anything at the festival. But you know, my heart was full. just my heart, you know. But anyway, if you enjoyed this day of Juneteenth with me, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And hopefully, if this is your first time coming across one of my videos, you'll stick around and subscribe. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye!